It's Harry here from UK Airguns. Got a spare hour today, so I thought I'd bring you a review of my hunting setup. You might see me using these in the videos a few times now. This is my main setup really, and what I take with me, when we go out hunting. AIRARMS S410 in walnut. It's the classic length, so it's got the longer air cylinder, slightly longer barrel. It's my third S410 that I've owned. This one is, like I said, the rifle length. My previous two have been carbines. I don't know why I went for the rifle length, I just like the look of the gun, so I got it. Probably my favourite to date, can't fault it. We all know about the S410, it's been around for yonks. If you don't know about it, it's I'm not going to go too much in depth on it, but it's one of the better hunting rifles out there, I'd say. It's a good all-rounder, accurate as you like, pellet on pellet, 35 yards, not an issue. Even further than that, can hit a golf ball at 60 yards, operator depending. I'm not the best in the world, but I could get some decent groupings with it, and I'm happy with what it does. I've twinned mine up with a Hawk 3x50 fast mount scope. It's not an expensive scope by any means. I think they cost about £110, brand new. But I like them. I've had them on a couple of my guns now, which I've sold, and I've had more expensive scopes, and I've not got on with them as much as I have one of these. Now I'm pushing my shooting a little bit more than ever I've done before. I am thinking about upgrading to a slightly better scope, but still, I really recommend these. Illuminated reticule for when you silhouette shooting. 50mm. Good. It's a good scope. I like it. Got the flip-up covers on it just because they look cool. Really, don't do a lot else. Got the AIRARMS Q-Tech silencer. It's bloody good. It's whisper quiet. I can't rave on about that silencer enough. I really can't. It's very quiet. Very rarely need a follow-on shot, but if you do, and they've not been spooked, it's quiet enough not to scare them off from the crack. I'm using the Beasley Magnum pellets at the minute. I've always got on with the Beasleys, and they've always seemed to work really well in the S410s. Everyone that I've had anyway. They are slightly heavier, and I know some people don't like that, but I get on with them real well. I've got some. Like I said, I like the Beasley Magnums, but I've also just started using these H&N field target trophy pellets. A lot on the forums, a lot of people rave on about these. I've zeroed to the Beasley, so I've not got through that many. I've chucked a couple down, but I really need to zero for these new pellets and see what they can do. But those are the two that I've been using really. Like you all know, gun's a 10 shot. AIRARMS rotary magazine, you can't fault that, they really work fantastically, simple, effective, never have ever had an issue with them indexing at all, with a few varieties of pellets, never had an issue, really rate them. Like you can probably see, I am an AIRARMS fanboy, and I don't think you can get a better gun for your money, to be honest. You might disagree with me, but I think for the budget these guns are some of the best out there. Prices on these, this one cost me, I got this in the sale, bare bones rifle, it cost me £619.99. I believe I got a bargain on this because I can't find them for less than 820 quid anywhere online. I got mine brand new, so the gun was, quite a lot really, and the scope and everything else. I think I came to about some £1,000 on the package that I bought, but they can be had at very reasonable prices. They've been around for a long time, and there is a lot of second-hand S410s out there. If you can get a plain beach stock one with a moderator and a half decent scope, obviously for 450 quid at some gun shops. On the forums you can get them for a bit less if someone's wanting to get rid quick. But I think for the price point, these guns are some of the best out there. The bluing on them is fantastic. They work very well. The groupings that I'm getting are really good. I just can't moan about it at all. I've got no qualms with it. None at all. There's nothing I can say that I don't really like about the rifle. I think on the AIRARMS website they claim 80 to 100 shots. Don't quote me on that. I think that's in the difference between the carbine and the rifle length air cylinder on the guns. I don't really use enough shots to ever take that into consideration. Out hunting, if we're on the ferals, I might do 2 or 3 mags. What's that? 30 shots. It's still in that sweet spot on the charge. I very seldom go under the sweet spot on the charge, to be honest. I fill it up to 180, 190 bar. I don't really experience the drop. Most of the time I pull it out of the bag and it's still on 140 bar or 150 bar. Obviously there are guns with a bigger shot count. The sort of shooting I do, I never really need more than a few mags. I don't go bad on the targets, and if I did, it's not an issue to take the target spot with me. The S410 is an unregulated rifle. I'm not going to start arguing the for and against the regulated guns, because I haven't got a 4 because I've never had one. You know, I would like a fancy transformer gun in the future possibly, but this really does for me right now. I know all these new lawn sprinkler guns are gaining momentum and getting a lot more popular, but I'm a hardcore traditionalist in that sense. I like sleek hunting rifle looks. You know, a gun on the wish list for me is a Daystate Regal. That's what I went to look at when I bought this gun, but I ended up coming out with this one instead. But I'd still like a Regal. Maybe one of them fancy Swedish things in the future. So this is my hunting rig. See the pellets I use, 10-shot mag. That's my knife. Didn't really need to be in a review, but it was in my gun bag with it anyway. I use it's a K-bar, a classic K-bar, US Marine Corps. It's not a World War II one, which I would like, but it's a good replica. I've had that for a good few years now. It's probably a little bit overkill for prepping the game, but I like it. It's mine. I bought it and I've had it for years, and it's a trusty old knife of mine. Wrap it up at that, and if you are thinking about getting one, I would definitely recommend them. I've forgot a lot of things, but like I said, this isn't going to be an in-depth review. There's hundreds of them on the internet. This is just my honest review and what I use. Stay tuned for some more videos. If you've not already, go over to airguns.com and check out his range of stuff. His pellets are pretty good. Reece is having really good results with them. But yeah, I'll catch you next time. Hopefully we'll get a new video up for you soon. Ciao.